Every aged care worker handles personal information. How you manage this information affects trust, safety, and legal compliance. One of the most critical professional skills is being able to identify tasks outside your job scope and refer them correctly. In this video, we will explain privacy and confidentiality, identify personal and sensitive information, outline the Privacy Act, 1988 and Australian privacy principles, clarify when information can be shared, and demonstrate correct practice through workplace simulations. Section 1. Privacy versus confidentiality. Privacy is a person's right to control their own information, what is collected, used, and shared. Confidentiality is your responsibility as a worker to keep that information secure and prevent unauthorized access. In aged care, privacy gives older people control. Confidentiality builds trust. Both are legal and ethical requirements. Simulation 1. Breach of privacy. Incorrect practice. Just talking about work.
I looked after Mrs. Chen today. She has diabetes and struggles a lot.
This is a breach of confidentiality. Personal health information must never be discussed in public or with unauthorized people. Section 2. Personal and sensitive information. As an aged care worker, you handle personal and sensitive information. Personal information includes name, address, phone number, date of birth, photographs, employment details, biometrics such as voice or facial recognition. Sensitive information includes health and genetic information, cultural background, religious beliefs, sexual orientation, criminal records. Sensitive information requires extra protection. Simulation 2. Handling records correctly. Let me check. First,
Can you log in and show me her file?
I can only access records if I'm authorized and it relates to my role. You'll need to follow the proper process.
access to records must be authorized and role-specific. Section 3. Privacy Act, 1988 and Australian privacy principles. The Privacy Act, 1988, protects people's personal information across Australia. It is supported by 13 Australian privacy principles, which guide how information is collected, how it is used or disclosed, how it is stored securely, how people can access or correct their information. For example, APP 11 requires organizations to protect information from loss, misuse, or unauthorized access. Section 4. When information can be shared. There are limited exceptions where information can be disclosed, including when it is needed to provide medical care. It is required to keep the person safe. It affects public health or safety. Consent is given by the person or their representative. Outside these situations, information must remain confidential. Simulation 3. Escalating a task. Outside scope. This is outside my role.
I need to share this information to ensure safe care.
This is appropriate disclosure, sharing only what is necessary with authorized professionals for safety. Section 5. Worker responsibilities. Your responsibilities include following organizational records policies, keeping records accurate and objective, not keeping personal copies of records, not sharing information outside the organization, not uploading records to personal devices or online platforms. Privacy and confidentiality are ongoing responsibilities, not optional. In summary, under legal and human rights framework, privacy and confidentiality of information is principles of privacy and confidentiality as they relate to the handling of personal and sensitive information in aged care settings. Privacy is the right of people to keep their information to themselves. This means they have control over what information they share. Privacy of information enables older people to have control over how their personal information is collected, used, and disclosed. aged care worker must respect an older person's preference regarding the handling of their personal information. Thanks for your watching.